BBC Television presents Tony Hancock in...
Hancock's Half Hour.
Come on, hurry up. We haven't got all day.
Oh, my back's gone. Something's gone. I heard it go. I know I did. Oh, I have to put some wintergreen on that tonight. Golly, these bags are heavy. My arms are 4 inches longer. I swear they are. Why don't you carry them for a change?
I am not carrying them. I've got my hands to think of. I sprain a couple of ligaments. If they go, my living's gone.
What about my living if I finish up like this? What sort of part am I going to play then? Old men and I'm stuck at Notre Dame. I'm playing Quasimodo for the rest of my life. I'm so ugly. What time's the train go then?
Got another quarter of an hour.
Oh, I hate train journeys. I always have. They drive me up the wall, train journeys do. Hour after hour. Clickety-clack, clickety-clack, biggly-bong, biggly-bong, clickety-clack, clickety-clack, biggly-bong, biggly-doo, biggly-doo. This is they're going on a different train for a start. Another thing I hate about train journeys, passengers. Every time I travel by train, I get mixed up with the most ugly-looking lot of geezers you've ever seen in your life. I think they're special people. You never see them anywhere else but on trains. No more dismal sight in the world than a trainload of Englishmen hurtling through the rain. 800 miserable people hating the sight of each other and can't get off. How long is this journey going to take, then?
Oh, about 7.5 hours.
7.5 hours of unbroken gloom. Clickety-clack, clickety-clack, biggly-bong, biggly-bong. Nothing to do, nowhere to go, and 7 pair of hostile eyes staring at you. I'm not looking forward to this. I don't want to go. I'm telling you.
Get a minute. You've got to go. What's the matter with you? Your name's up outside the theatre. You're opening tomorrow night. You've always been waiting for this chance. You've always wanted to play Henry the Bee.
Well, yes.
Well, all right. I had a lot of trouble getting you this job. It was between you and Gielgud. It's an honour to play Shakespeare in this theatre. This is the oldest Shakespearean theatre in England. Blimey, you ought to be proud. The eyes of the whole theatrical world to be on you. I know stars who would give their right arm to play this theatre.
Where to?
Giggleswick.
Where?
Giggleswick.
Never heard of it.
Never heard of it? The most famous Shakespearean theatre in England, and you haven't heard of it?
But surely you must have had thousands of passengers going up there this week. It's the Giggleswick Festival.
No? Where is it?
Oh, good heavens, how ignorant can you be? Well, where is it?
On the Ribble.
It's on the Ribble.
What's that?
It's a river in Yorkshire.
Not on my list. Where's it near?
Where's it near?
Oh, it's near Burton in Lonsdale. That's just north of Farnellswick. You've got to go through Gisborne and Gargrave.
I'll have to look in my manual.
This is ridiculous. Fancy not hearing about Giggleswick. Big town like that? It is a big town, isn't it?
Yes.
What did you call it? The
cultural centre of the north.
Yes, that's it. Fancy not knowing about that.
I found it.
I should think so too. Right.
Here we are. Giggleswick. Change at least.
Fine. I'll have 2 first-class returns. We might get a lift back, you never know. We don't want to waste money, do we, after all?
We've only got 5 minutes. Come on.
You arrange transport at the theatre at the other
don't
end.
worry about that. The manager of the theatre will be waiting for us at the station with a horse and cart.
Horse and cart? And this was between me and Gielgud? I'm not looking forward to this at all. Well, any room for a little one? God, don't me. Sidney, we're down here, boy. All right. Right. Excuse me. Thank you very much. Excuse me.
That's easier for all of us. You put those in the luggage van.
I should think so. I want them here. I can keep my eye on. I've got some valuable stuff in there. Costumes, masks, swords. I'm an actor, you know.
Really?
Yes, Shakespeare. I say Shakespeare. Actually, I've done a lot. I'm not limited. Pantomime, Ibsen, variety. I like to jump about a bit. I don't like being typecast.
No, I'm sure you don't.
Yes. I like Shakespeare, though, mind you. He's deep. There's a lot to him. He doesn't just bash it out like the others. There's a lot of Work doesn't do its stuff. Hang on a minute, will you? That's a good enough. Pass it up here, will you?
Look, I'm not a porter, you know.
That's all right. Whose is this?
That's mine.
Oh, I see. Well, you could have this on your lap, couldn't you, really? Mind all big stuff. We don't want to clutter up the carriage, do we? Right, catch. There we are. Keep it going. Pass the other one up. Where's a good boy? Come on, quick, keep it going. Let's look. Hurry, that's it. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Right. Whose little one's this, then?
Oh, that's mine.
Right, catch. There.
Have you quite finished now?
Yes, we're all right. There's a bit of room up there. I'll whip this up.
No, please. The case is full of surgical instruments.
Oh, you're a doctor?
Yes.
That's a stroke of luck. I've had a bit of trouble with my back. Carrying those heavy cases, you know, I felt something go. It was odd. A pain shot straight up there, you know. And I thought to myself, I'd better put some wintergreen on. Have a look. Have a quick look.
I don't do diagnosis on trains. There's nothing I can do about it. You probably sprained it. Carry on with the wintergreen.
Oh, I see.
All the cases up?
Yes, all the hard graft is finished. You can come in now.
Good. Afternoon. Afternoon.
Where have you been?
Oh, just chatting.
Bye-bye.
Ta-da. See you in the bar, then.
We'll go in our carriage. Come on.
Pull up. What do you think I come in here for? Half the train's piled in there with it. There's 7 blokes in her and 10 standing.
Hey, Doc. Why couldn't we have had a nice bird like that in our carriage, eh? Would have been a bit of a giggle, wouldn't it? I mean, there's nothing in here, is there? None of the light.
I think you owe that lady an apology.
Pardon? I beg your pardon, madam. I meant no offence. I'm terribly sorry. I didn't see you there. No reflection on your feminine charms. I think we're very lucky to have the benefit of your charming person for the next 250-odd miles. The man's a doctor.
He is?
He said to carry on with the wintergreen. Didn't you?
Yes. This is a first-class carriage, you know.
Yes, I'm well aware of that. I have a first-class ticket.
Oh.
Yes, I always travel first class. We have to, you know. We stars of the theatre. Comes off the old tap. Yes, I'm going first class all the way up to Leeds.
You're going all the way to Leeds.
Yes, I'm opening in Giggleswick tomorrow night.
Where?
Giggleswick. I'm playing Henry V. He's written another lovely part for me. Once more into the beach, dear friends, once more. I've closed the wall up with our English dead. In peace, there's nothing so becomes a man of modest stillness and humility. Where the blast of war! You're familiar with it? Or perhaps you could help me with me lines on the journey. It'll pass the time. I'll get a couple of swords out. We'll have a run through.
No. I have an important treatise to work on. I'm lecturing at Leeds University tomorrow, and I have to finish these notes, which I can only do in an atmosphere of complete silence.
That's all right. I understand. A wink's as good as a nod to me. You won't get another word out of me.
Thank you.
So you're a doctor, eh? Good job, that, you know. And me a star. What do you do for a living? Oh, yes. So she's got a few bob. We're very lucky, aren't we? All with good jobs, you know. All with a bit of loot stacked away, sitting back in a first-class carriage with the blokes up there cooking the dinner. Oh, the world's not a bad old place, providing you can forget the poor wretches outside.
What profits a man if he gain the whole world but lose his soul?
You may well ask a very good question. What indeed? That's a thought for the journey, isn't it? Hello, here's another one with a good job. Come in, then. Come on, then. Well, we've got the lot in here, haven't we, now? One kills them, one cures them, and one buries them, eh? Yes, that's the way things go.
Would you mind keeping your tasteless comments to yourself?
Well, it was only a little pleasantry, that's all. I was merely quoting. I didn't say it myself. I was quoting someone who put it much better than I would.
Pity he's not here.
Yeah.
This is a first. This is a non-smoker, you know.
Yes, but, well, you can't expect me to go 200-odd miles without a snap.
I not only expected, I demanded.
A little dictator, eh? Would you like to step out in the corridor?
No, Sid. No punch-up. You can't hit him. He's a doctor.
Look, the reason why people who don't smoke come into a non-smoking compartment is to get away from the people who do smoke. Besides, it's a filthy habit and, in my opinion, very injurious to the health.
Well, after all, he should know, shouldn't he? He's a doctor.
And don't keep saying he's a doctor.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Well, 0 hour.
What?
Not me. I didn't say a word. It was him.
This is it. Here we go. The Cold War begins.
Surprising what you can see through those windows. They're back on the railway and... Kippers for tea they're having.
Don't do that.
Shut.
Do you mind? Would you mind? I'm trying to write my sermon.
I'm sorry.
Well, what's it like then?
Beg your pardon?
The book, what's it like?
Very good. It's St. Paul's house.
Dolls' houses. Noddy. Haven't you got any whodunits?
No, I'm afraid I don't read those sort of books.
Oh, well, never mind about that. How do you fancy stretching your legs then?
No, thank you.
Well, just down the corridor, put a quick cough on a drawer.
What?
Snout, Daddy Rag, fag.
I don't smoke.
Oh, do me a favour.
What is it now?
Come here.
Who's that?
Who's what?
It's a joy. Who is it?
I haven't the faintest idea.
Of course you can. Come on close. Come and have a look. Look. Go on. Who is it?
I don't know.
It's you.
Oh, that was a good likeness. Better than some of that rubbish they get on Dotto. Well, they did to me. Made me look quite portly. Did you bring any magazines? Couldn't get any. I'm sorry, I sort of saw my name written down there, that's all.
Quite possibly. This is the Lancet.
Oh, very interesting. What's going on this week then? Any new drugs been found?
No. Yes. Wait a minute. I've got something here, the very thing. Try one.
What are they for?
Oh, they're absolutely wonderful. Put you to sleep, just like that. Ideal for train journeys. Come on, have one. Have two. Have a handful.
No, I don't think I will. Thank you very much indeed.
Pity.
You haven't given him one, have you? You asleep? Hey, what's that?
Put that man on a cart. Take him to the guardroom. Oh, I beg your pardon. What do you want?
Nice medals you've got there. They're lovely colours, aren't they?
What is it?
I've got that one. I've got that one. I haven't got that one. And I haven't got that one.
Oh, Grayson, now do you mind? I've been on manoeuvres for a week and I'm very tired. Sleep.
Manoeuvres, eh? What, NATO?
Well, as a matter of fact, yes.
Oh, yes. Who's telling you what to do now, then? The Germans or the Americans?
Would you kindly
mind your own business and keep quiet.
Here, here.
Keep quiet.
Please be quiet.
A miserable lot. 7 hours of this. Oh, look, everybody, look.
What?
Cows, hundreds of them. Oh, and horses. Oh, and sheep. Oh, look at the little lambs. Must be a fox.
Racing at Cheltenham, the 2 o'clock. Blue Ridge, Kentucky Boy, Maid of the Mountain.
Oh, man.
The 2:30, Tight Boots,
Yes!
The
Half a dollar on the
Lamplighter,
nose.
Paperweight. The 3 o'clock, City of London, Kentish Man, Red
We're
Pepper.
going to do him.
The trainer of City of London was arrested just before the race.
Oh, well, that's right.
The 3:30, Dustbin Lid, New Moon.
Do you have to have that thing on?
I am just as much entitled to my entertainment as you are. All I've heard from you up to now is don't do this, don't do that. Turn this off, turn... What do you think you are, a shop steward?
Sid, you can't argue with him. He's a doctor.
Don't keep saying he's a doctor.
Well, you are a doctor.
I know I'm a doctor.
Well, then control yourself, man. Doctor shouldn't get in a state like that. Neurotic doctors conducting dangerous examinations. I have to report this to the BMA.
I am not neurotic.
Of course you are. Look at you. You're massive twitches. Look at him go in there. Now, do you mind? Let's have a bit of peace and quiet, please.
Ah, never mind. I've heard what I wanted to.
Thank goodness for that. Now perhaps we can have a little peace and quiet. I must finish these notes. Please don't interrupt me again. I beg of you.
That's fair enough. You've asked nicely, of course. We shall keep quiet.
Thank you.
After all, the doctor is a noble profession. A dedicated man. And the least we can do is to keep quiet. Good luck to you, mate. You carry on, Mush.
Thank you.
Madam, please. Shh. Well, I wouldn't like him operating on me. I spy with my little eye something beginning with B. 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 Book. No. Is ball bonds. Boots. Yes. All right, you got it. Fair enough. Your turn.
Right then. I spy with my little eye something beginning with W.
W.
Yes.
In the carriage?
Not necessarily.
Wires, telegraph wires.
No.
Window.
No.
I'll give up.
Go on, have another go.
Watermelon.
No. Willow Farm. Willow Farm, out there.
Well, how do you know that's Willow Farm?
I used to live round there.
Well, how am I supposed to know that?
Cheated. Your turn, Doc. It's your turn. You pick out an object, whatever letter it begins with, you say, I spy with my eye, something beginning with whatever it happens to be. And then we have to guess what it is. Overcoat?
I don't think I'll bother, thank you very much.
How much longer?
Another 5 or 6 hours.
Oh, no. Let's have a sing-song.
Why not? Good idea, right. Right, we'll have a sing-song then. All right, all together. We'll have Swing Low, Sweet Chariot. I'll be George Mitchell, right? After me. After me. And 1, 2, 3. Swing low, sweet chariot.
Stop! One more note, and I shall pull the communication cord and have you all thrown off the train. Why can't you behave like any ordinary, normal human being? Why do you have to try and get things started all the time? None of us here wants to get things started. All we want to do is to sit still and mind our own business. And all we want you to do is the same. Do you follow me?
Right. All right, that's the way you want it. You want to be bored stiff for the whole journey? It's entirely up to you. Friend and I are merely trying to lift the tedium of this journey. If you don't want us to do so, be it as it may. We shall keep ourselves to ourselves.
Thank you.
But don't think that we are unaware of the real reason for this unwarranted outburst. It's class distinction, isn't it?
What are you talking about now?
That's all right, I know. You don't think we should be in here, do you? First class, people like us. You think we should be travelling up the front with the coal. I know your type, all cravats and chucker boots.
Oh, really?
You're so iron mighty, why haven't you got a car? He didn't answer that, did he? Yes, that struck home. Well, I've made my point now. I shall keep quiet from now on.
I was falling again.
I don't want it up there.
All right. Who pulled that communication cord?
He did.
Why? What's wrong?
Nothing's wrong, he just pulled it.
Now then, sir, what's all this about?
It wasn't my fault. He hung my umbrella on the communication cord and I inadvertently pulled it.
Whose umbrella is it?
Mine.
And who pulled it?
I did.
Go on, fine, make an example of him.
Will you kindly keep out of this?
Could I have your name and address, please, sir?
Oh, dear. Here's my card.
He's a doctor, you know. Thank you very much, sir. You'll be hearing from the railway company in due course.
Quite right, too.
If ever you're ill, sir, for your sake, don't come to my surgery.
Well, that's a nice thing for a doctor to say. Did you hear that? Did you hear that? Did you hear what he just said to me then?
Please, thank goodness.
I wish I had you in my unit for 1 week. That's all I ask. 1 week.
Oh, go and play with your tanks.
Good day to you, sir. I sincerely hope we never meet again.
Oh, blimey, what a miserable journey that was.
Well, I told you, I've never had a decent journey by train yet. I'm not going to get lumber like this on the way home. I'm going by coach. Stop off at a few pubs, have a couple of sing-songs.
Yes, right, boy. Coach it is.
Right out. Four down. Four down. Cultural centre of the North.
It was work, wasn't it?
Work, it was hard work. Only 27 people came in the whole week. Half of them thought they were going to see Ted Loon.
Oh, shut up, moaning. Get on the coach.
Well, come on, we can't just sit here. Come on, let's have a sing-song, eh? Swing low, sweet cherubang. How about that? Yeah. Oh, come on, let bygones be bygones. There are no more communication cords. Oh, good grief, man. Cheer yourself up. We've got another 15 hours of this to go yet. Come on, swing low, sweet chariot. After 3, right? 1, 2, 3. Swing low, sweet chariot. Come and fortune carry me home. Swing low, right way. Chariot. Come and fortune carry me home.
BBC Television presents Tony Hancock in... Hancock's Half Hour.
I thought you said women went berserk as soon as they got on a boat.
Oh, blimey. You're still on about that.
That's what you said. Let's go on a Mediterranean cruise, you said. It's a well-known fact. You said something happens to them as soon as they get on a boat. Nothing happened yet, mate. Been out nearly 2,000 miles and not a sign.
We got another week to go.
He's not good enough. You guaranteed me we were on a good thing. You said as soon as they threw the ropes over the side at Tilbury, they'd be chasing me around the sun deck. The only reason I came. I've never been so bored stiff in my whole life. I just as well have stayed at home and watched television.
How do you expect the birds to get romantic about you when you're dolled up like that? You've got to jump about a bit, show them your muscles, get into your lightweights.
What, in October?
This is the Mediterranean, boy. It's 93 degrees in the shade.
It is still October. I always get into me heavy stuff on the 1st of October, and I don't get back to the light stuff until the 1st of May. Can't argue with the seasons.
But it's different out here. The climate's different.
Don't argue with me, Sid. October is October, wherever you are. Can't ignore the calendar. Dates quite clearly for the month of November. Of October. For the month of October, just underneath the picture of the robin redbreast with a scarf round his neck, it says, "The north winds will blow and we shall have snow." And I'm ready for it, boy.
Oh, you please yourself, boy. Everybody else is having a marvellous time. I went like a bomb round the swimming pool this morning. I think it was me shantung tights.
You mark my word, those half-naked fools will all be down with pneumonia before we get to Athens. Steward.
Yes, sir?
Bring me another blanket and another hot rum punch, please.
Yes, sir. Aren't you well, sir?
Mind your own business. Push off of it. What a miserable trip this is. Think of all the money it's costing me. 120 quid, Istanbul and back. I've been dragged out here under false pretences. Birds, you promised me, and birds I have not seen. Every night I leave my cabin door open and nothing comes in except the draft.
How many times have I got to tell you? How do you expect them to chase after you when you're done up in that gear? I don't understand you. Why don't you get into your Cary Grant outfit, the yachting cap, the blazer, the white flannels?
I tried that the first night out. Everybody thought I was a steward. 2 old girls had me on the run all night. Gin and limes. They tip well, I must admit that. And where's the scenery you promised me, eh? Hey, where is it? Water, that's all we've seen. On either side of the boat, a straight line of water. 7 days, all I've seen is water, smoke, sky, and birds, and not the sort of birds I came to see. And what is there to do? Go on. Answer me that. What is there to do?
Well, you can take a walk round the boat.
I've had a walk round the boat. 300 times I've walked round it this way, I've walked round it that way. I've walked across it, I've walked up and down it, and dead boring it is too.
How can you say that? They got a cinema, dancing, a swimming pool?
I don't dance. I can't swim, and I've seen all the films. Apart from that, I don't like the sea. It's a very unsafe way of travelling. So, all in all, whichever way you cut the cake, I've had it, haven't I?
Oh, what a miserable ratbag you are. Well, I'm having a marvellous time.
Good luck to you.
I have never had such a good time in my life.
Oh, well, simple minds, I suppose. Get out of it. What's this then? Push on. Get out of it. Get up the other end of the boat. After this.
Come on, pretty, throw it.
No, I'm giving it to Pinky.
Roger, throw the Cecily.
Oh, all right, then. Now, you are in a minute.
I say, can we have our ball back?
Here we go, I fancy it. How do I look?
Absolutely revolting.
Marvellous. I'll see you back in 2 minutes. Here we are, sweetheart. Can I come and play with you then?
How sordid a man of his age. I say, that wasn't very...
Yes, but look
You want to go over with it? Well, no.
All right, push off then. Well, look here. Who do you think you are?
Come on, Binky, don't quarrel. Let's go and play coy.
You take him away, otherwise I might unwrap myself and leap on him. What a way to carry on a British ship.
Hello. Are you on your own?
Yes, thank you.
Would you like me to sit with you and talk to you?
No.
I've noticed you. You're always on your own, aren't you?
Yes, thank you.
Don't join in anything, do you?
I enjoy being on my own.
Are you an eccentric?
No, I'm not. Just leave me alone.
Do a lot of reading, don't you? You'll hurt your eyes, you will.
I'll hurt yours in a minute. Go on, there's a bathing beauty competition up the road. Go on, push off.
You're a cheeky one, you are. What cabin are you in?
Never you, Mum.
Well, I thought we're both on our own and no responsibilities. And we're about the same age.
I beg your pardon, I resent that.
I'll meet you tonight onto the lifeboat, 12:30.
I'm not there by sunrise, don't hang around with me.
I've been looking forward to this trip, meeting someone like you. You fascinate me, you do.
Good luck.
Quiet, dignified, reserved, good-looking. In a portly sort of way. Is that your technique, then?
Will you please leave me alone, madam?
See what I mean? Hard to get. Still, we've got another 10 days yet. You'll come round. They always do. Bye-bye, cheeky.
What a farce. 200 birds on the boat and she has to be the one who goes berserk. This isn't fair. I should do better than this, a man of my caliber. Oh, well, I think I'll cheer myself up and have a little read.
Captain around, sir?
No, he's off duty, man. What do you want?
I just wanted to check on this menu, sir.
Yes?
Roast chicken, roast potatoes, stuffing and green peas.
We had green peas yesterday. Have you got anything else? Onions? Got any leeks, have you?
Yes, sir, we got some leeks.
Lovely, that's it then. Leeks it is. Lovely, I
Very
like
good,
leeks.
sir. Leeks it is.
Steady on your course, Coxswain.
And the great ship Ruritania slowly slid beneath the icy waves, shrouded in thick fog. An island ship! Now stop reading this stuff. Just because a foghorn blows, it doesn't mean to say we're going down. Pull yourself together, you great buffoon.
Where are these leeks, then? Down below, number 3 hold. And hurry up, we haven't got much time. If you want any help, give us a shout. Right.
Leaks! We've hit something already. Fog! It's the Ruritania all over again. Oh, no, it can't be. We're all right. We're going along all right. It's unsinkable, this thing. That was the Ruritania. Must find out about those leaks. I think we've hit an iceberg.
What you looking for?
Icebergs.
Icebergs? There's no icebergs around here.
There are. I think we've hit one already. We're leaking, I know that much. I went to see about the leaks in number 3 hold.
What are you talking about?
He's bailing out, you see. Right round the boat, putting on the boat, we've hit an iceberg.
Put yourself together. There are no icebergs in this part of the world.
That's what the captain of the Ruritania thought, and then suddenly, wallop, eyes down for a bootful of seawater. We're lost, mate, we're lost. I tell you, when did you last see land?
Gibraltar, 2 days ago.
Exactly, 2 days ago. You can't travel 2 days without seeing land. That captain, he's gone wrong and he won't admit it. He's too proud, that's his trouble. He turned right at Gibraltar instead of turning left. And how do we know it was Gibraltar? It looked like a great big iceberg to me. What do you keep dinging that bell for? There's nothing in front of it. They don't know what they're doing. One of them came off the bridge just now and did that. See which way the wind was blowing. That's nice, isn't it? The boat is manned by amateurs. I think we ought to take the boat over.
Take it over. We'll be in Athens in 2 days.
Athens? That's a laugh. I know where we'll finish up. Nagasaki. Or some other lonely desert island in the Antarctica. You can't just stand by and let that peak-capped fool run straight into the nearest iceberg. I say we've got to take over the ship. Are you with me? Are you with me?
Let go of my shirt. If you're going raving mad...
I say, what's wrong? What's all the shouting about?
It's the captain. He's lost. We're drifting about hopelessly. We're miles from anywhere.
Yes, that's true. Oh, it can't be. They know what they're doing. They've got wireless.
Wireless, of course. Don't do anything till you hear from me. Yes. Oh. Yes. SOS. That's it. I must go and warn the others.
K-I-N... Soskins. There we are, madam. Mary Soskins, happy birthday, love, Mum. Thanks very much for there tonight.
Thank you so much.
We're thinking of sending an SOS message.
Oh, don't worry, dear. It's all right. The British seamen are the finest in the world.
I hear someone mention the British seamen. Good afternoon, sir. Are you having a pleasant voyage?
Who are you?
I'm the first officer, sir.
Just the man I want to see. Where are we?
Well, do you mean by that our exact position?
To the dot. I want to know where this ship is exactly at this moment.
Well, to tell you the truth, sir, I'm just going on duty. I'm afraid I haven't seen the chart since yesterday.
Yesterday. 20 knots an hour. We're 200 miles off course at least.
Steady on, sir. There's no need to panic, you know. I mean, there's always someone up there, all my fellow officers.
But they're bits of boys straight out from Dartmoor.
Dartmoor?
Well, wherever it is then. Where's the captain?
He's in bed.
He's in bed. He's ill. He doesn't know what he's doing. There's an invalid in charge of the boat.
Please, sir, control yourself. You'll panic the other passengers. Look, the captain's not ill. He's just tired after being on the bridge all night.
All night, eh? So there is something wrong. What's going on in this boat? What are you trying to hide from us? What's in those glasses? Ice. Just as I thought. Small chunks of ice. That proves it hit an iceberg. It's ripped open the side of the ship and they're down below, hacking away at it. And to try and keep it from the passengers, they're putting it in the drink. You cunning devil, man the boat, widow. Will you control yourself?
He's always like this.
Well, look, you look after him, will you? And I'll go and get the ship's doctor. It's probably the heat. But just keep him quiet, will you?
Now, calm down. You heard what the man said? There's nothing wrong. So calm down and relax before you get a punch right up the nut cruncher.
Get your hands off me. I'm not going to drown. The captain's delirious. The officers don't know what they're doing. There's a dirty great hole in the bottom of the boat. We're doomed, I tell you. Man the boat.
What are you talking about?
We're sinking. Not only that, we're lost. The captain's strapped to his bunk. The officers are taken over. He's gone bonkers. It's the Cane Mutiny all over again. He's lying there in his bunk, clicking those little steel ball bearings together like that. As soon as he starts asking about the strawberries, we've had it.
It's quite true, my dear. The captain's in bed.
And the first officer admitted he didn't know where we were, didn't he?
Yes, he did say that, didn't he?
Well, surely that is enough proof. Well, I insist on taking over the boat. Don't worry, follow me, way. Good lad. Everything's under control, don't worry. An SOS signal's been sent out to all the vessels in the vicinity. I don't suppose we shall be in the water for more than 8 or 9 hours.
What about the captain?
Don't panic! Oh, the captain! Yes, well, I'll soon see about him. I'll tell him arrested as soon as he gets to dry land.
On what charge?
I'll tell you on what charge. Dereliction of duty, deserting the bridge, and lack of moral fibre. And who, sir, may you be?
I'm the captain. Do you care to step up onto the bridge for a moment, sir?
Don't you try your rough sailor-like tactics on me, my good man. These people are all behind me. Don't panic. Don't worry, I'll put him out. Stand by the boat.
Watch it, watch it.
Hancock. Hancock.
Oh, well, I might go back a few bob out of it. Get your sweet straight ticket here for the lifeboat. Only 1 shilling a ticket. Every lucky winner next to see you. First down to get first to the lifeboat.
Oh, now, what's this all about? What have you been telling my passengers?
Don't you come that high-handed attitude with me, my good man. I'll tell them what you should have told them long ago. The truth. We're lost. You're ill. There's a great gash along the side of the boat. I demand you hand over control of the boat to me immediately.
Are you out of your mind? Do you realize, as captain of this ship, I'm responsible for the safety and well-being of the passengers aboard, and I can have you placed under restrictive arrest for the duration of this voyage?
You can't touch me. We know the truth. You're lost, don't you?
I'm not lost.
All right, then where are we? Go on, where are we?
We're travelling at 22.5 knots on a position latitude 43 by 7 and longitude 4 by 8. We're exactly 33.5 miles off the coast of France and within 3 miles of the North Mediterranean lightship, and in 2.5 hours we'll be docking at Marseille at precisely 1907 hours.
A bit vague, isn't it?
Moreover, when we get to Marseille, I shall have you put off at the docks.
I don't want to see any of those French doctors. I'm perfectly healthy. What about the hole in the boat? What about the hole in the bottom of the boat, then?
Chief engineer? Oh, Mac. One of the passengers seems to think there's a hole in the bottom of the boat. Yes.
Haven't you any control over your men?
Now you said, Bird.
It wasn't me, it was them. I told them not to pay, but they wouldn't listen to me. They're out for blood. They're in an ugly mood, the irresponsible fools. Get back, you mutinous dog! Too late. The blind fools, they're ready to ride. I've done what I could, Captain. It's called for drastic measures. We must hold the bridge at all costs. We've got a good vantage point. If we've got some dry tack up here, we could hold them off for days. I'll put a volley of grape shot over their head. We'll show those scurvy sons teeth. We'll clap them iron. The wind will be set fair. We'll be old to in Marseille on the noon tide. Jim lad.
That's him, Doctor.
Come along, you'll be all right. Get your hands off me, we have a mutiny to quash.
Now, don't worry, sir. A little sedative, and when you wake up, everything will be all right. Just a slight case of sunstroke. Hardly any clothes on him. Come along, old son.
Get your hands off me.
Come along. Come along. Squire Trelawney is waiting in his cabin to see you. We're going to find Ben Gunn's treasure, eh? You'd like that, wouldn't you?
What's he talking about? He's a raving monarch. The nice doctor them on a boat, is he?
All aboard to Treasure Island, eh? Long John? Come along, me old shipmate. Get that old wooden leg moving, eh?
The wooden leg? Oh, no, this wooden leg.
That's right.
This one. Yes, of course, yes.
Come along.
Yes, of course.
Come along. Come along.
Done it for that.
What do you want to put that gear on for? What do we look like? At the Western Brothers on holiday.
How do you feel?
I'm fine. There's everything wrong with me. I just made a bit of a mistake, that's all. It could happen to anybody. I just thought we were lost, that's all.
Well, don't do it again. I may be responsible for you. And you got to take it easy. Just relax. Take a quiet stroll round the deck, then back to your cabin, malted milk, and off to bed.
There's nothing wrong with me, malted milk. Another thing, I resent being strapped down to my bed. Especially with that funny woman roaming about the boat. I'm supposed to be enjoying myself. I want to get amongst the ladies.
You're just not fit enough, boy. You go back to bed. I'll sort something out at the dance tonight.
Dance? What dance?
Didn't I tell you I've organised a fancy dress ball tonight?
You aren't still taking money off those poor people. You're the one they ought to strap down.
Well, it's only a guinea a ticket, and I've had to do all the organising.
What organising?
Well, I had to blow up the balloon. Talk on the floor, move the chairs about. I'm entitled to a bit of profit, and I've had to provide the prizes.
Oh, and what are they, pray?
Well, the first prize is a conducted tour of the engine room.
Oh.
And the second prize is Smasher. It's a peep through your porthole at you strapped down in bed. So if you wouldn't mind doing a bit of eye rolling and screaming out, let them think that they're getting their money's worth.
You cheeky...
Well, blimey, it's not every day they get a madman on board.
I'm not a madman! How dare you put me on exhibition? How dare you? Me? Strapped down, eye rolling, and shouting out. Look, they know I'm not bonkers. Who are you trying to kid? Morning, lovely day.
There you are, you see. I don't think you better come to the dance tonight. The word will soon get round. There's a madman loose in a Paul Jones could ruin the whole evening.
Oh, this isn't good enough. I want to come to the dance, Sid. Look, it's in fancy dress. They wouldn't know it was me.
All right, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll let you come. If you promise to be back in bed by midnight, all for the prize giving, strapped down and screaming out, all right?
Oh, all right, but under protest. What a farce. Yep, watch it. Lillian Gish is on the move.
Hello, sailor boy. You feeling better? It's always the quiet ones that go off, isn't it? Still, I'm glad you're up and about again. Would you like me to look after you?
No, thank you.
Hasn't made any difference to me, you know. I still like you.
Hello, what's been going on with you two then?
Oh, nothing. Just little shipboard romance. Nothing serious.
You're exaggerating, madam. I haven't encouraged you one bit.
Oh, yes, you have. I've seen you looking at me, too shy to make the first move. I'm a widow, you know.
I'm not surprised. Poor bloke, I should think he was well out of it.
I get very lonely at times.
I don't doubt that.
I'm a woman that's used to men's company. Under the lifeboat tonight. How about it?
Well, go on then. What are you waiting
You keep
for?
out of it.
I'll melt you, you iceberg, you. See you later, Cutie.
You'll be lucky I'd sooner swim home.
Oh, you sly old dog, you. Telling me all the time you couldn't get any birds. And there you were, moaning away, and all the time you had that little charmer lined up ever since we left Tilbury. Oh, you'll be all right there, boy. Doesn't matter what she looks like, we might run into another fog patch.
What a sordid mind you have. There's not an ounce of delicacy in you, is there? No romance in your soul. Dark nights and fog patches, ideal conditions for you, aren't they?
Here we are, sir. Doctor's compliments, and here is your sedative.
Wait a minute, do me a favour. Huh? Give it to that woman up there, will you?
Right, sir.
There you are. Have yourself a brown ale.
Thank you, sir.
Now, don't forget you've got to be back in bed by midnight.
Yeah, well, if I leave one of my boots on the stair, don't let her get it, will you? Come, Tonto, off we go to the wardrobe.
Be coming, kid, Scarbie.
Ladies and gentlemen, take your partners for a full joke. Ladies on the inside and gentlemen on the outside.
Yeah, worse than death.
You're him, aren't you?
No, ma'am, I'm the Lone Ranger. A hi-ho, Silver.
Yes, but you're him too, aren't you?
Pardon me, ma'am. Don't think I've had the pleasure. Pardon me, I have a horse waiting for me outside.
I'm Cleopatra.
Good, well, jump on your barge and up it.
I know you're him. I can see your eyes through those little slits. Let's dance out onto the deck.
No, I don't think we'd better. Is it 12 o'clock yet?
No.
Silly. Didn't the steward give you a drink? Don't you feel a bit drowsy?
Oh, no, I threw it away. I don't drink.
Oh, well, I'll be off to the bar then.
Oh, I'd like a bit of lemon, though.
All right.
Later.
Oh, what a pity it stopped.
Oh.
Hello, my dear. I've been looking for a nice girl like you. What's your name?
Rosie.
Rosie, what a lovely name. Let's dance out on the deck.
Oh, no, I don't think I ought to.
Oh, come on now, a lovely girl like you.
I'd like to very much.
Well, what's stopping you then?
Well, it's my mum. She's after you. Your mum, I've got to tell you.
Let me go, woman. Let me go. All change. Come on. Hello? Nice little reservation you're working up here? Any pale faces alive?
Yeah, get in, boy. Here, the girl, this is Anthony.
How do you do? Hello, my dear. Oh, this is more like it. This is more as I imagined it. Tell me, my dear, have you ever been to the Cotswolds?
May I have your attention a minute, please? Ladies and gentlemen, I don't wish to alarm you, but the passenger who went berserk this afternoon has escaped from his cabin. He is wandering the ship, and he may be dangerous, but don't worry, we'll get him all right. In the meantime, we ask him to come along quietly. Thank you very much.
This is sheer victimization. It doesn't matter, my man. This is all a mistake. It's been told about the British passport. I demand to see the British ambassador.
You were supposed to be in your cabin under lock and key. What are you doing here?
Well, I'm only having a little dance. I've paid me fare. I'm entitled to what's going on, surely.
He was put in your care, Mr. James. How do you explain this?
Well, they overwhelm me. You know what it's like when they're like that? They've got the strength of 10.
Oh, don't listen to him. He doesn't want you to know he's been charging people a guinea a head to come to your fancy dress dance.
I see. Well, under the circumstances, I have no alternative to have you both put ashore at Port Side.
You can't put me ashore. I had no part of this fiddle. I demand to stay on board ship. I should only allow that if you were under supervision.
Oh, I'll look after him.
No, thank you, no. No, I think you're right. Yes, I ought to go off, really. I do need the treatment, yes. Aha, young Jim. Ha old blind Chew. Pieces of 8, the old wooden leg, eh? I wouldn't go on another cruise if I was the only man on board. What a fiasco.
Well, it's your fault. You started it all up with the icebergs.
No, don't start on about that again. It was a genuine mistake. Anyway, this is a much better way of travelling. At least you can't get lost up here, boy. You can see exactly where you are. All stretched out beneath you, all the landmarks. You can't go wrong. Look at it all. All the countryside as clear as... Where's it gone? It was there. Just now it's gone. We've lost contact with the world. We lose our way. We run into another fog. Sound the foghorn!
They haven't got foghorns on aeroplanes.
Then sound
It's not fog, it's cloud.
Then sound the cloud horn! The captain's lost his way. I suggest we rush the cabin. Let me go. We're lost. Curving round the heavens at 600 miles an hour. We're going to orbit if we don't do something. I don't want to spend the rest of my life bleeping my way round the moon. I don't want to see what's on the other side. I haven't got my camera. I want to go.
You'll be all right, sir. It's the altitude. It often affects people like this. He's ill. Ask the pilot to put him off at Zurich.
Zurich? You can't leave me up there. There's no atmosphere on it. Blokes with big heads and one eye in the middle of their forehead. You couldn't do that to me, please.